It's a quiet day for us weather-wise. Will our temperatures drop as low as last night?
A quiet day, and last night got down into the 30s in many areas, including the Fargo-Moorhead area, but tonight not as chilly. A nice evening out there with some light winds. Live look outside on the CorwinAuto.com Valley Skycam, part of the Storm Team Skycam network. Partly cloudy to mostly clear skies across the region. 59 degrees right now, winds out of the southeast at 6 miles per hour. Temperatures elsewhere across the region, a mix of some 50s and 60s. Still 64 up in Grand Forks, 54 down in the Wahpeton Breckenridge area. Dip down into the upper 40s up in Baudette with a current temperature of 48 degrees. Winds are light. They're going to remain light as we head through the overnight hours. They'll pick up just a bit tomorrow and then shift to the north late in the day, and that'll start to usher in some cooler air for Friday. There are the clouds, just a few clouds out there. Underneath what few clouds we do have, no precipitation and none anticipated as we head through the overnight hours in most areas. Could see that area up in the north of Winnipeg. That could slide into the northern portions of Minnesota in the form of a few sprinkles or showers. Across the northern plains, quiet across most of the country. Quiet until you get to the southwestern portion of the U.S. Some showers and thunderstorms there, and a few showers and storms up and down the eastern seaboard. Not so quiet out in the Atlantic. Hurricane Irma continues to trudge off towards the west-northwest. Peak winds remain at 185 miles per hour just to the northwest now of the San Juan, Puerto Rico area. Satellite picture, an intense hurricane, and that's the only one of 3 hurricanes out there. You've got Irma, you've got Katia in the Gulf of Mexico, Jose behind me well out in the Atlantic, and that may clip some of the same islands that Irma just went through. This will continue off towards the west-northwest, possibly impacting the southeastern U.S. over the weekend. For us, we've got some clouds out there, and again, that chance for a few isolated sprinkles across the far northern valley. Most of us will stay dry, though, and areas that do avoid the clouds overnight tonight could see the northern lights a pretty good bet as we head through the overnight hours tonight and into tomorrow morning. As we head through tomorrow afternoon, lots of sunshine, warming on up in most areas into the 70s and 80s, but hanging on to some 60s where we have some early morning cloud cover and some northerly breezes across the northern portions of Minnesota. Cooling back into the 50s and 60s by evening time. Here in Fargo, about 10 to 11 degrees warmer than this morning. By lunchtime, into the low 70s, near 80 as we wrap up the day. Picture of the day, a sunset and a plane flying through the sky in Star Lake, Minnesota. Thanks to Diane for sending that in. Going to use that as the backdrop to our 7-day forecast. A nice day Thursday, and again, I mentioned a touch cooler Friday, but we warm it right back up just in time for the weekend. Low 80s Saturday, mid 80s Sunday. A slow cool down next week, but still warm into the upper 70s by Wednesday.
And I know you've been closely following all these hurricanes. What is this like as a meteorologist to see 3 hurricanes like this?
3 is pretty rare, and fortunately only one of them is the intense one, but unfortunately the strongest one may impact the United States here in a few days.
Okay, we'll continue to follow that. Thank you, Robert.